A patient can step on a scale, see a perfectly normal weight, and look fit in the mirror while harboring a dangerous, invisible metabolic condition. The fat you can pinch between your fingers is subcutaneous tissue, which is largely cosmetic. But visceral fat sits deeper, packing in between and around your liver, your pancreas, and your heart. These organs were never designed to be insulated in fat. When this tissue grows, it pumps inflammatory chemicals called cytokines into your bloodstream every minute of the day. Those cytokines damage your insulin receptors and irritate the lining of your coronary arteries. A standard bathroom scale cannot see where this weight is sitting. You can be at your ideal weight and still be at high risk for a heart attack based purely on the internal crowding of your organs. To find out if your organs are currently crowded by this tissue, we need a measurement that looks past body weight. The clinical standard for predicting organ fat is your waist-to-height ratio. Get a string that will not stretch. Stand up, find the hip bone on your side, the bony part that sticks out above your pelvis, and wrap the string all the way around your waist at the level of your belly button. Mark the spot where the string meets itself. Now take that same string and measure your total height, from the floor to the top of your head. If your waist measurement is more than exactly half of your height, you have too much visceral fat regardless of what the scale says. This raw mathematical ratio is the only home test that maps to what actually shows up on a clinical abdominal scan. Use this number as your baseline for the 8-week reduction protocol. Step 1 starts in the produce aisle. Certain foods provide specific plant pigments called carotenoids that influence whether your body stores or burns fat. You will find them in high concentrations within intensely colorful produce: the bright orange of sweet potatoes, the deep red of tomatoes, and the dark green of spinach. Inside abdominal fat tissue, carotenoids neutralize free radicals and switch on genes that increase fat burning while deactivating storage signals. To match clinical trials, you need 6 daily servings, about 1 cup raw or half a cup cooked for 8 weeks. Consistently choosing these colors over beige and white foods provides the cellular environment necessary to begin starving organ fat. Step 2 targets your beverage choice. While water is necessary, green tea, specifically matcha or sencha, contains a class of polyphenols called catechins uniquely effective at reducing visceral fat. Catechins increase the rate at which your body chooses fat over sugar as fuel during daily activity. They also inhibit fat-processing enzymes in your gut, blocking dietary fat from being absorbed. The preparation must be precise, because boiling water destroys these delicate compounds. To keep the catechins intact, steep the tea for 2 to 3 minutes in water that is just under a boil. Drink 3 to 4 cups of high-quality green tea daily. If you are on blood thinners or beta blockers, check with your doctor first, as green tea can have a mild interaction with these medications. Approaching your tea with this level of precision ensures you are receiving the clinical dose of catechins required to accelerate fat oxidation. Step 3 is physical activity. In the case of visceral fat, exercise raises insulin sensitivity and lowers cortisol, directly pulling fat out of abdominal storage. The protocol that produced a 50% reduction in visceral fat was simple: 2 45-minute weekly sessions of cycling, uphill walking, or swimming. Success depends on reaching 75% of your VO2 peak, found via the talk test. If you can sing, intensity is too low. If you can't speak 3 words, it's too hard. Target the middle zone, breathing heavily but able to speak in short sentences. Hitting this intensity threshold triggers the metabolic hormonal shifts that allow targeted movement to outperform calorie restriction for clearing organ fat. Steps 4 and 5 address lifestyle multipliers. Diet and exercise provide the foundation, but your results are heavily influenced by your sleep, stress, and alcohol intake. Sleeping less than 6 hours a night or carrying chronic stress keeps your cortisol levels elevated. This hormonal environment signals your body to park fat deep in the abdomen as an emergency reserve. Alcohol acts as a metabolic saboteur. Because your liver processes alcohol before everything else, any food you eat alongside it is more likely to be routed straight into abdominal storage. When these factors remain unaddressed, your body persists in a state of fat storage, making it significantly more difficult to achieve the imaging-confirmed changes the rest of the protocol is designed to produce. This is your 8-week battle plan. Establish your baseline with the string test. Eat 6 servings of colorful produce daily. Drink 3 cups of properly steeped green tea. Perform 90 minutes of talk test cardio per week, and secure your results with 7 hours of sleep. Take a screenshot of this checklist. Commit to these 5 steps for 8 weeks, and then repeat the string test to see the physical evidence of your progress. For those over age 60, there is one additional step. Most routine lab reports contain a single, highly predictive blood marker for visceral fat that is rarely explained to the patient. Focusing on the invisible terrain inside your entire body provides a more accurate picture of your cardiovascular risk than any measurement on a bathroom scale. Click the card on screen to learn exactly what that blood marker is and how to find it on your next report.